Hey guys, it's Holly, aka Potter Minifig Pals, and today I've got some very exciting news. So, the Harry Potter CMF has now popped up in Romania for a second time. Now, this first happened a few days ago. I'm pretty sure it was like August 1st, and I was up at midnight and like this news had just come out, and I saw these figures for the first time, and I made an entire video on it that night, and I was planning on doing it when the figures were officially announced. However, it's happened again now. These figures have popped up in a store for the second time, and usually the rule is if a set is in store and available for purchase, you can talk about it, you can make a video. And since Justin and Beyond the Brick have both done videos showing these photos and talking about the figures, I thought it was finally time for me to express my thoughts on it, as a lot of people have been asking what I think of the CMF series. When the series first leaked in March and we saw the photo of the bag, I was really excited. It looked amazing, and all of the figures on the bag I was very excited to get. And now seeing the full series, like I'm just looking at it on my computer right now, as a whole, I do think it's not quite as good as the original one. However, there are some amazing figures that I think are definitely better than the ones we did get in the first one. But there are quite a few that do bring this series down, which is really disappointing. In terms of parts though, I definitely think the accessories and the parts are better in this series. There are just some fantastic pieces. So starting off at number 1, we have Harry Potter. Of course, he's going to be in this series, and he was leaked on the bag, and I looked at it at first and I was like, okay, this is kind of boring. The advanced potion making book does make it up for me a bit, but I do hope we get an exclusive tile on the inside. I haven't seen any photos of that tile. I don't know if it is a thing. It also kind of annoys me because I can't see any text saying advanced potion making on the front, which is kind of disappointing. I get that it would be quite small, but then again, we did that with Harry's acceptance letter last year in the advent calendar, so I don't know. But my favorite part about the figure, hands down, is definitely his face. It's good to get a different expression that looks kind of scared and worried rather than just smiling and angry, because we seem to get the same Harry head now. It's like we never really get any variation, so it's awesome to see that. One of my favorites throughout the entire series though is definitely Albus Dumbledore. I'm so excited for this figure. He looks amazing. And Fawkes the Phoenix especially, I am so excited for. I'm gonna put him in my Dumbledore's office on one of like the little telescope pieces. I might get 2 of him. Next up, we have Hermione Granger, another big disappointment of this series, and that's mainly just because of the variant we're going for her. I am glad that it's my favorite hairpiece for Hermione, and I love that butterbeer mug. I think that looks really good. I don't care for Hermione's clothes. I just don't. Just why did we have to go with the Hogsmeade outfits from the Half-Blood Prince? Then again, I probably should have seen it coming, knowing that they'd want all 3 of the trio characters to match Harry. And speaking of matching trio characters, Ron is also in a pretty weird outfit. I mean, admittedly, I like his better than Hermione's. I love that jumper print, and the arm printing on the sides looks really good. He's also got a really nice trouser print, which looks great, and another one of those butterbeer mugs, so it's good that I'll have 2 of them. Number 5 is Lionhead Luna, and we also saw this in the leak for the first time, and I got really excited. It's such an obscure character, and this is what the CMF series is about, getting obscure characters we wouldn't ever see before, and this is the type of thing I love. I also really love Luna's face. There was someone who bought some of the CMF series because apparently they're not street dated. Like, it gets worse the more this goes on. Anyway, they took a photo of Luna and posted her face, and I love it. Personally, I'm going to be getting 2 of them because I want to steal Luna's face for my sig fig. We also get Luna's ponytail hairpiece that they had in the original Luna Lovegood minifigure. I was kind of worried that we wouldn't get an alternate hairpiece. Not that I was really going to give her the hairpiece, but it's always a nice inclusion to have it. Number 6 is definitely one of the figures I am the most excited for, and that is Griphook. Now, when I saw him leaked, I was just excited to get Griphook in general. I was like, oh, this is cool. In my brain though, I didn't comprehend that his accessory could be one of the things I have wanted most out of Lego Harry Potter, and that is a custom molded Sword of Gryffindor. Oh my god. I talked about how badly I wanted a Sword of Gryffindor in my Sets I Want video, and I didn't think it was actually going to happen this soon. The sword looks incredible, and like, this is what I mean by this series has so much better accessories. Like, look at that thing. It's gorgeous. One of the biggest surprises in this series though, hands down, is the fact that we are getting Lily and James Potter. So I'll talk about Lily first because she's number 7 on this list. This came out of nowhere. I mean, I guess I probably should have seen it coming because we got Cedric in the first CMF, and like, these are characters that die in the film, so I thought we were never gonna get them. The fact that we even got a picture of them in Privet Drive this year, shocked. The best thing about Lily though is baby Harry. We have been spoilt for choice with Philosopher's Stone minifigures and like pieces and things like that. So the fact that we now have a baby Harry as well is like It's amazing. Lily's outfit though, as much as it is very accurate to the movies, I definitely feel like it could have been a bit better, especially her hairpiece. Like, did we really have to go for that one? Especially when you look at the photo that James is holding on his minifigure. His accessory is the picture of Lily and James, and it's supposed to be a frame, I believe. And then we get James, who has a scarf on. He's got some mad sideburns as well. And people have been saying, oh, why doesn't James have glasses? Okay, he does. I zoomed in very closely and they're very faint. By the looks of things, it looks like it's a gold print on his eyes to make the glasses. He's also got a pretty basic outfit. Like, it looks really accurate, but I don't get why James seems to be wearing the outfit that he's wearing in that photo, but Lily's wearing the outfit from the Godric's Hollow scene in the Deathly Hallows. I thought surely those two would be wearing matching outfits from the same scene. Then again, I don't think we really did see that much of James in the Godric's Hollow scene. Well, technically it's the Prince's Tale scene, but like, hopefully you get what I mean. My least favorite figure of all, hands down, goes to number 9, Genie Weasley. Oh. It took me a long time as well to work out where this figure's outfit came from. And the fact that I couldn't tell and I had to literally Google Ginny dress to figure it out just tells me this isn't the right outfit for her. The only good thing about Ginny, and the reason I might keep 2, is because of her head. I'm debating just buying one off Bricklink separately. It's probably going to be a lot cheaper because I absolutely despise that hairpiece. It just looks really odd and it makes her look like she has a massive forehead. I don't like the fact that we're getting the Slug Club outfit dress. I get that we have a lot of other Slug Club dresses, but like, we didn't see this that much in the film, so why do we have it? It's from the ice cream party where she showed up late. She wasn't even there. She walked through the door, Harry stood up, and then everyone's awkwardly eating ice cream, and that's the end of the scene. She's literally in it, I'm pretty sure, for less than 2 minutes. Another big shocker is number 10 and 11 being Fred and George Weasley. I didn't think these were going to show up in the CMF series. I swore they would just do what they did in 2011 and just throw them in Diagon Alley and that was it. No, they're in here too. Also, again, not the best outfits. I'm pretty sure these are from the Goblet of Fire. At first, I thought these might also be from the Prisoner of Azkaban, but upon looking at it, it's from the Hungarian Horntail where they're all standing on like the things, what's it called? Stalls. No, tiered seating, that's it. And I'm pretty sure Fred is the first one and he's carrying a briefcase which on the inside has like a lot of 1x1 round tiles, I believe, and a sticker on the inside as well. Or maybe it's a print. They wouldn't do a sticker in a CMF series, would they? No, it's a print. George has a 2x2 Marauders map tile. Yes, yes, thank you, Lego. Thank you. I'm glad they have different outfits. Hallelujah. And they've both got a hair hat beanie piece. You can see their really long hair from, you know, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and the year no one got a haircut. Number 12, another one of my favorite figures from the series, Bellatrix Lestrange in her Azkaban uniform. Uniform, robes, prison outfit. We finally get a custom Bellatrix face. Thank you. I will be buying 2 of these. One, so I can have 2 copies of the Azkaban robes because they look really cool. I'd love to have a collection of Death Eaters all wearing Azkaban robes. And 2, so I can finally swap out and stop complaining about Bellatrix's face in the Burrow. I hate that face. Why did they use mantises? It doesn't look like Bellatrix. This looks like Bellatrix, and I'm pretty sure this is a double-sided face. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. At number 13, we have Kingsley Shackleball, and I think he looks really cool, although I just don't like his broom accessory. Like, everyone else in this series has really good accessories, but all he gets is a broom. My other top 3 figure, though, is definitely Moaning Myrtle, number 14. I love this version of her. Once again, one of the people who was able to pick up some of these figures took photos, and she looks amazing. I really like how they've gone blue for her, considering like she's always crying and the lighting in her bathroom makes her look blue compared to Nearly Headless Nick and the other ghosts in the Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. She also comes with a non-stabbed version of Tom Riddle's diary, and on the inside there is a tile piece that says Dear Harry, Tom Riddle or something. It's one of the pages from the diary. I can't remember exactly what it says off the top of my head, but we get a custom tile. One of the professors that was notably missing from the first CMF series was Professor Sprout, and we finally get her in this series. And she looks amazing. That is a big step up from the original figure. I love how they've given her a hair hat piece. Looks great. Her robe printing is also really good, and we get another Mandrake in it. This time it's the same version that was in the Astronomy Tower. It's just got a different print on it, and we also get another one of those cauldrons or plant pots. And last but not least, we have Neville Longbottom with the Monster Book of Monsters, which after the Sword of Gryffindor, definitely my favorite accessory out of this series. We all know I love the Prisoner of Azkaban, and this book just looks amazing. I love how they've done like the little teeth and like all the ragged edges of that book, but also the fact that we've got a printed tile on the inside, or technically it's a slope piece, and the printing's on the side and not on the top. I've never seen Lego do that. I'm pretty sure this is a new thing, and my god, does it look good. It's a real shame though that this robe piece is exactly the same as Hermione's, especially since Neville does get eaten by the book. Like, he's got ripped robes and like pieces hanging off everywhere. So that is the entirety of the Harry Potter series 2. I am excited. There are definitely some duds in this series with a lot of these casual clothes. Ginny just annoys me so much. I'm so disappointed with that. But we definitely get a lot of really good accessories, and that is going to be the highlight for me with this series. I cannot wait to get my hands on a full box. I've promised myself I'm going to do it this year, and this series is supposed to be releasing September 1st. Whether or not it actually comes out on September 1st is a different story. Since they've already been found in Romania and Lego technically hasn't officially released this yet, it could pop up early. It could also be delayed. There's been a lot of things that are being delayed. When it is released as well, I will be doing an unboxing and I'll do a feel guide and a review and all of that type of jazz, so stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Let me know your favorite figures and the one you are most disappointed by in the comments down below. Consider subscribing to the channel as well for more videos, and until then, I'll see you later.